Not just a sponsor of your team, but also a fan.
Phones you want, service you deserve. Prairie Mobile, your SaskTel authorized dealer.
Robbie, I know maybe not so happy with Game 1 of this series, but a little happier with the effort you guys gave out in Game 2, though didn't get the result.
Yeah, I think you can say that. Game 1 was one of those games where I think, nerves settled in. We gave those guys a little bit too much respect and just didn't play our type of game that we need to play to be successful. And Game 2 we came out, we played a lot harder. Unfortunately, we took maybe a bit too many penalties that maybe we shouldn't have taken, and that got us in trouble. I think they scored 2 or 3 on the power play. One shorthanded, and that's the name of the game. That's a very good hockey team over there, and you can't give them those opportunities.
You even look at Game 1. I mean, you're down 2-1 early in the second. You had some great chances to get the game tied. It could have been a different game. And then in Game 2, each time you got it within 1, they got a bounce or something went wrong that gave them that 2-goal lead back. I mean, you've had chances in this series, haven't you?
Absolutely. Especially you look at Game 2. We pulled within 1 twice, and it's a totally different game. We go into that third period down 1 goal versus 2 goals, 2.5 seconds left. They score to take that 2-goal lead again, and that one, it kind of took the wind out of our sails, so to speak, and we just didn't seem to recover. But I think to take a plus out of the weekend, we know that we can play with those guys. We know that they're beatable, and we're coming back into our rink for 3 and 4.
Did you like the game in Game 2 probably better than Game 1 in the effort-wise, and really how you guys played overall?
Yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a big step up from Game 1 or whatever. We showed a lot of emotion. Obviously, a couple of hits that were a little questionable on both sides, but heck, it got us into the game, got us more into the emotional side of things, especially for the playoffs. So I think that was a good step up for us, and now hopefully we can take that into Games 3 and 4.
I know for me watching the games, I mean, going into Game 1, I expected really that animosity, but it wasn't there. Do you think maybe having 8 days off, it took a while to maybe all the guys get into the series?
Yeah, absolutely. The 8 days off kind of maybe killed the emotion of the playoffs or whatever, and also we had a lot of turnover from last year, so a lot of those guys weren't even in the series from Brandon, but so I think that might have had to play into effect a bit, but I think it's roaring now for the next 2 games.
I know, like you look at that game, it got a little out of hand, didn't it, in Game 2?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Some calls should have been made, but heck, we can't control some of that stuff, but if it's going to escalate like that, I think everyone's got to be ready for it, and heck, it's playoff hockey, it's going to happen.